We're doing an intro, okay? Day 9 of Locktober. Let's hit this mile.
Pace, 8 minutes, 40.
1 mile in, fantastic start to the day. I took my pre-workout, so I'm going to the gym now. We're gonna hit back today. Gonna start my stream off with 100 push-ups and then have a tremendous back workout. But since I'm working out at my apartment gym today, I decided to walk. It's beautiful out, so, you know, extra exercise, extra sunlight, it's only gonna help me. Also, you know, it's good practice, you know, talking to a camera in front of people that, you know, I usually would care about their opinions, but now I don't. So I can do this, you know. Nobody is gonna stop me from it. Nobody's judgment. And it used to, and that was a problem because it was limiting me, you know. If I wanted to make a video, I would limit myself from doing that just because I care about what other people may or may not think. But now that I have progressed, I am getting better at not caring. So the more I do this, the less I will care what other people think. And I recommend you do the same, because that is truly how you should live your life, because life is so limited that if you spend your time limiting it even more, what are you doing? I think today is the most I've slept so far in the Locktober routine. I slept 11 hours from midnight to 11. Woke up at like 9 and then went back to sleep just because I was so tired. My body is tired and I feel really sore. So I'm probably gonna stretch when I get there. Might as well get the stretching routine out of the way. But it's just weird that, you know, I just need that sleep, I guess, which is way better than undersleeping. So, you know, I'm not mad at it. I still have a bit of time before I have to go to work, so I'm gonna be able to get my routine in. Have a great day still. I'm really glad though that I was able to go to sleep before midnight though. You know, that's been a goal of mine for a while, and surprisingly, I've not been able to reach it until yesterday. So since I did yesterday, hopefully that translates into today and I'm able to, wait, no, I actually have to stay until very late tonight, which is okay because I'm gonna be making good money. It'll probably be like 1 a.m., but I'll be able to come home and be tired if, you know, my circadian rhythm is on track. I remember my birthday wisdom video that I took, you know, last year on my birthday, so literally almost a year ago, I walked the same exact path, but like the whole time I was like down here kind of talking quiet, just because, you know, it's just so hard for me to get over like what I was talking about, caring what other people may or may not think. But I'm glad to see how far I've come in just a year, and I'm moving in the right direction. So hopefully eventually I can do this anywhere and everywhere without caring what other people think. But that's how we're moving so far. You're gonna get anxiety at first, and maybe even later on it will still be there, but anxiety is the opportunity for you to overcome. If you had nothing to overcome, then you wouldn't have progress. You have nothing to overcome. But since you have that anxiety, you're able to conquer it. You have to have a challenge, you know, to develop. The challenge is the opportunity, and the anxiety that comes with, you know, doing things like this in public, especially if you're an introverted person, that is, you know, an opportunity rather than, you know, something scary. So it's all perspective. It's all how you look at things. And I'm looking at this as an opportunity, as well as every other day that I'm recording myself, making a YouTube video. It's an opportunity for me to grow as a person. And I just highly recommend it. Even if you don't post videos, just talk to a camera. It was so hard for me at first. Like I couldn't even talk a couple sentences without having to pause it and re-say my sentence because I couldn't talk to it in a minute object. But now I'm experienced enough to where I don't have to pause it at 1 minute and 9 seconds without pausing, and I'm just stopping because I'm out of breath, not because I can't think or say anything that I want to say. So we're at the gym. Let's get this back day. I got the place to myself, so luckily I don't have to worry about, you know, caring about what other people think. But even if there was other people in here, like I said, I can't care what other people think. I can't afford that. So I would just have to talk to my stream that I'm about to start like a madman, because that's what I am. You know, it is crazy, but it's crazy to be normal, to not, you know, go out of your bubble, to go out of your comfort zone. All right, we are up to 17 freaking pull-ups now. That is ridiculous, but I'm gonna do it no matter how many sets it takes me. Ideally, I can do it in 2. I'm feeling pretty sore, but we gotta have the mindset that we can do it. And then if we come short, then we make up, you know, what's lost. Oh, 13. Oh, it's my grip that gave up, but Not bad, 13 and leaving us with 4 more to go. Let's walk in. Oh. Are we up to 20 knee raises? Did I do 18 yesterday? I want to say I did 18, but there's a chance I didn't. So to play it safe, I'm just gonna do 20. You know, more the better. Ooh, I got a better idea. Instead of hanging, I have this back support, and I'm able to feel this way more in my abs. Trust. So much better. I think that was 20, and I honestly felt a good ab pump. Like, I need to be using this way more often. Now it's time to start my stream on Twitch at Sedulous Cam. Of course, I'm gonna start with 100 push-ups, then destroy my back. Take my physique fit post pump. All right, stream is all wrapped up. Let's get this physique check. Had a really good back day. So whenever I get home, I'll be highlighting that, exporting it to YouTube. I don't know about you guys, but from my ankle, my freaking delts look huge. By the way, we weighed in at 157 today, so hopefully at the end of the day, I'm over 160. I'm gonna head home, or actually I am heading home right now on my walk, and then I'm gonna make a big breakfast, and it's so nice out that I'm gonna do the rest of my routine outside again.
Also at 500 grams of carbs, yes.
Hey, it's stretching time. Stretch. Good boy. He just knows. He's on the routine too. It's Locktober, right? We're locking in. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Feel better, huh? Lay down. Jump. Sit. Stay. Good boy. Creatine. Facial cleanser. Vitamin C serum. Moisturizer. SPF. I'm gonna clean up my eyebrows a little bit and show you all the difference it makes. I'm also gonna try something I've never done, which is kind of cut this up so it's just kind of sharper, looks a bit more cleaner. I don't know what it's gonna look like, but now that I've shaved my head, I kind of have the balls to just say F it and try new things, so I guess we'll see. I honestly like it, and I would have never known if I did unless I committed. So if you're thinking about something and you're on the fence about it, commit. Just commit. I think maybe I should have left like right here where it connects, but it's hair. It'll grow back. Day 2 of reading Atomic Habits. Gonna read the next 3 pages and then come back with a summary. So the next 3 pages talk about compounding and how these tiny little habits don't have an effect, in a single day, but over a long time span, they really do. An example of this would be if you save a little money now, you're still not a millionaire. If you go to the gym 3 days in a row, you're still out of shape. If you study Mandarin for an hour tonight, you still haven't learned the language. We make a few changes, but the results never never seem to come quickly, and so we slide back into our previous routines. Unfortunately, the slow pace of transformation also makes it easy to let a bad habit slide. When we repeat 1% errors day after day by replicating poor decisions, duplicating tiny mistakes, and rationalizing little excuses, our small choices compound into toxic results. Making a choice that is 1% better or worse isn't, a huge increase or decrease, but it really affects the trajectory. Now, the trajectory is what you need to focus on rather than your current results. An example of this would be, let's say you're flying from Los Angeles to New York City. If a pilot leaving from LAX adjusts the heading just 3.5 degrees south, you will land in Washington, D.C. instead of New York. Such a small change is barely noticeable at takeoff. The nose of the airplane moves just a few feet, but when magnified across the entire United States, you end up hundreds of miles apart. Similarly, a slight change in your daily habits can guide your life to a very different destination. It says success is a product of daily habits, not once-in-a-lifetime transformations. Your outcomes are a lagging measure of your habits. You get what you repeat. If you want to predict where you'll end up in life, all you have to do is follow the curve of tiny gains or tiny losses. Time magnifies the margin between success and failure. It will multiply whatever you feed it. Good habits make time your ally. Bad habits make time your enemy. And that is a huge reason. This book is a huge reason on why I implement these tiny things into my routine, these tiny daily habits, because one day of doing them isn't going to do much for me, but if I do it over a long period of time, it will compound in my favor. There's no shade and it's really bright, so I'm gonna finish the rest inside. I think the first thing that came to mind was this, because wanna be in this? Okay. Well, anyways, after all this time of having facial hair, I've never tried this out, so it was just it just felt good to be open-minded to, trying something, and if I didn't like it, I would learn, and if I did like it, then that's all to gain. I decided to do my vocabulary on my Rocket book. It's just a lot more room and easier for me to write on. First word is replete, which means full and abundant. A supplicant is someone who asks for something politely and seriously. Impregnability is being very strong and hard to destroy. Serendipitous is lucky in making unexpected and fortunate discoveries. And maudlin means weakly sentimental. All right, now we are good to check off all of these. And yeah, that's day 9 of Locktober / the winter arc, so we can mark off this as well. This is looking rough, so I'm gonna get new markers tomorrow, clean it up a bit. But without further ado, let's keep the streak going, keep on staying sedulous, and just making progress towards our goals, which is just stepping in the right direction. These little habits, like I told you today, just make a big impact over time due to the effect of compounding. So if there's something you want to accomplish, just think, what are little things that I could do every single day to get me closer to that goal, and then take those steps. So 2 things to say: fuck wasted potential and stay sedulous.